This is Pierce with University of Radlands. Hopefully, I got a special treat for you today. I'm going to be doing a commentary of one of the Build Phase Season 4 matches of August with the green and blue mat versus XtraKargo on the orange and purple mat. And they've already done the flips and picked their camp. And XtraKargo has opted for August to go first. So you want to introduce yourself, August, and show us your camps and draw your cards?
All right, I suppose I can do that. All right, my camps. Omen Clock, I get 1 card. Command Post, 2 cards. Omen Clock, for 1, I can advance any event by 1. Command Post for 3, I can damage. His ability costs 1 less for each punk I have. My third camp is Scavenger Camp. I get 1 card. For 2, I can raid. And for 1, if my Raiders event resolved, I can restore.
Wow. I am scared now. They're great. Yeah, they're awesome cards. So I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll just start here with Ye Old Construction Yard. Gives me 2, and for 1 water, if this card isn't damaged, I can flip over a destroyed camp and destroy this card. I also have the Transplant Lab, which for 1 water, and if I put 2 or more people into play this turn, I can restore. And then I also have the Juggernaut for 0 cards, 1 water. Move this card forward 1 space. Don't have such a sigh of desperation. People go behind on its 3rd move. I think Whitman made this one famous in like Build Phase 1. So
Yeah,
to kind of set the tone, August and I are both 1 win, 2 losses. Bragging rights of the household right here. So
Yay.
May the best man win. All right, commentator, I'm muting you out, sir.
Perfect. That'll work. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, I can make this work.
All right. Thanks for joining us, everybody. So as you mentioned, XtraKargo there, this is in the house, which is why they can play face-to-face instead of over a webcam.
Interrogate.
August is doing an interrogate to get junking 2 interrogates to get 3 water. So he's going to have a normal turn, essentially. And he,
right there.
Wow, he's done a lot of junking. He's got the Raiders out already.
Pay all 3 to damage your Juggernaut.
Oh, he's hitting the Juggernaut early, which isn't a bad idea. So they both have had 4 cards
2 cards
to start. He's only left with 2, though. Nothing on the board.
Okay.
So he was focused on getting Juggernaut early. Now, if the Juggernaut gets destroyed,
water, no events, draw a card.
XtraKargo can use his construction yard for 1 to just reflip it over. So August might be a little too aggressive to start. Maybe trying to take that out.
For a punk.
Oh, so we've already seen 1 Mulder staying. Now, even though they're playing in person, they still both have to have separate Radlands decks to kind of follow the same rules of the tournament. Because when you're playing over webcam, each person has to have their own deck. So they're following those same rules.
Sniper.
Even though they're playing face-to-face at home.
More people in the turn.
Pretty strong move from XtraKargo there. Up 2 people, he gets to restore his Juggernaut.
1, move the Juggernaut up.
Perfect. He's playing the Juggernaut correctly there, putting a sniper behind. It's a pretty strong move. So if
3
August wants to get to the sniper, he's going to have to get through the Juggernaut. So it looks like XtraKargo here is putting a little bit higher protection on the sniper than on the Juggernaut. But he could still push the Juggernaut forward if he wanted to.
I know. It's different, actually, being able to see your opponent's face, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's still my eyes.
Talking about playing in person. So again, that was pretty aggressive of August that first round, I think, considering that XtraKargo did have a restore ability, just using 3 water right on the command post.
Or sniper.
Now he's playing some people, getting some presents out on the board.
Okay, I will hit the transplant button for now.
Your turn.
So he's pushing the Raiders through using Omen Clock. got a couple people, but the people are unprotected. So he's just worried more about his camps at this point than looks like trying to protect the sniper or the mimic.
To hit the mimic.
Okay, Wade's junked a card.
I will junk a famine to hit your sniper.
There we go. He left both of his people there, open and exposed. So he was usually, looks like he just wanted the bodies there.
We'll pay 1 to move the juggernaut up.
Juggernaut's moving up. So unless
I know.
August will not have a way next turn to destroy the Juggernaut. So it looks like XtraKargo is going to get 1 Juggernaut activation off at least.
Let me think here.
He's got 2 cards in hand because he junked a couple of cards to take out August people.
You snipe your command post.
Okay, he's being aggressive there. Not bad. He knows that he doesn't take out the command post.
Great.
August always has damage on the board, which XtraKargo doesn't have. None of XtraKargo's camps can damage anything. So if he can take out August's damage camp early, that's probably not a bad idea. Now he could use the scavenger. Oh, he can't. He can't use the scavenger camp. It can restore, but he'd have to get the raiders to go off first, which would be really hard to do in 1 turn.
It's gonna be my turn.
Ooh.
It's your turn. 2 cards in hand.
All right. So water. No events.
Being aggressive again on the Juggernaut. Now, once XtraKargo activates that Juggernaut, it can move back behind the sniper and be protected. So again, maybe a little too aggressive on the end of August there.
Move the Juggernaut.
There we go. Now he's technically ahead. Oh, he destroyed his old command post. Okay, that makes sense. That's a pretty smart move there by August. Taking out the camp that was already damaged instead of destroying a camp that hadn't been hit yet. All right, XtraKargo's got 3 cards in his hand. August's 2. See if he stays aggressive with the sniper or if he tries to... he's drawing the card. Oh, he junked a card. Okay, junked a card.
Junk a holdout to bring out the raids.
XtraKargo's getting the raiders going. There we go. Juggernaut activation. Yes. Somebody was excited about that. I appreciate that. Yeah. They were both being aggressive early, and it seems to be going in XtraKargo's favor at the moment.
Bring out a punk. Junk. Carve. Bring out a punk.
Wow, lots of punks.
1 on water silo, 1 on the transplant lab. Restore the Juggernaut.
Well, that is not something August wants to see.
No cards in hand. And the Radlands now.
Oh, XtraKargo, no cards in hands. He had to get rid of his whole hand for those 2 punks, but that let him get the 1 water activation for the restore on a transplant lab.
It's your sniper.
Yeah.
Thanks, Troy. I appreciate that. He says he just bought Radlands. He's enjoying the videos. I really appreciate that. If you want me to make any videos on anything I haven't yet, just message me. And if you have any questions about Radlands when it comes in, just ask. Let me know. Be more than happy to help.
It's your turn. No cards in hand.
All right.
Raiders advance. Water.
3 holdout. Restored sniper.
Silo. Grab my
You got the raiders going.
Pay.
Pretty quick turn there by August.
Doomsayer out. Back that up. Yep.
There we go. Doomsayer.
Okay.
Now, XtraKargo is protecting the punk there for some reason, but that's okay. Now, if he had the command post with 3 punks, he'd be doing 0 damage, but I might have protected the sniper there, even though it's damaged, just because you could always maybe restore it again.
Jump a pyro to hit your holdout.
He's got just the water silo left in his hand.
Silo. No. You go. Pass turn.
All right, he left sniper open. So August might have a little bit of an opportunity. to maybe make up some of this ground again.
One. You hold out.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. He pushed the Raiders through with Omen Clock. That let him then be able to use the restore on Scavenger Camp. Now, XtraKargo here had to damage something because of the Raiders. Now, he chose the Transplant Lab. I guess that makes sense. He's wanting to leave Construction Yard available because August has been pretty aggressive against Juggernaut. But now he's restored his camp that allows him to restore his other camps and other people. So we'll see if this might bite him in the rear later on.
There you go. Good job.
There's a lot of damage on August's side there. Between Holdout and Sniper. And he can get an extra water with Muse. So XtraKargo here is on the losing end of the board state. But and since August pushed that Raiders through, his Doomsayer there in front of Construction Yard can't do any damage either. He's got one card in the water silo. I draw a couple cards here, maybe try to find an answer to some of this. There we go. There's the draw. He can't move Juggernaut up because of the firepower that August has. All right, that's not a bad move. XtraKargo has a lot of people on the board that don't do anything. Getting a Cult Leader out is going to let him destroy those people to start dealing some damage back to August. That's a really strong move there by XtraKargo.
Silo for water. Move the Juggernaut.
Oh. You know, he's put the Cult Leader behind Juggernaut, but you know, the Sniper can hit anything on the field.
Pass turn. One.
That would normally be a really good move, but
draw a card.
August has been targeting that Juggernaut quite a bit. We'll see if he goes after the Cult Leader to get rid of the damage, or if he's going to focus on the Juggernaut.
An extra water.
Muse give him a water.
To hit your Juggernaut.
Okay, he left the damage. He's focusing on the camp, which is how you win the game. Now, August must not have a injured junk.
Your Sniper.
Okay, if he had the injured junk, he could have taken out Sniper first and then took out Holdout.
One card, water silo.
Holdout could have taken out the Juggernaut. So,
draw.
Let's see what XtraKargo does here. He's got two cards.
Water. Okay. I'll zero Charles out here.
They named their punk Charles.
There's ability to hit your Holdout.
Okay, he's hitting the Holdout. Okay. So one less damage there for August.
Going to...
Let's see if he protects the Juggernaut somehow. But he's got to get to that Sniper.
The Juggernaut.
Okay, smart move there. Playing some mind games against August.
All right. I'm going to pay one to move him up to one spot.
All right, he's going to try to get a second Juggernaut activation.
One for a Scientist.
Scientist, one of my favorites.
And I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay one for Yield Construction Yard, destroy it, and bring back my
lab. Nice little surprise there. That's probably a smart move. So instead of waiting for the Juggernaut to get destroyed, bring back the Transplant Lab now.
Yay.
So you can try to keep your Juggernaut and your other people restored. Okay. That was a good move there by XtraKargo. Now, August still has the Sniper. He still gets that extra water he's kind of forgetting about.
Get the extra water from the Muse.
There we go.
2.
Mutant, another strong card there.
Your Cult Leader.
There we go. August is realizing he's going to get that second activation. Might as well take out what's dealing damage on the board. Again, the Doomsayer.
And a junk Argoyeski for a punk.
Can't deal damage without events, which August has none at the moment.
So water silo for an extra water. Pay 2. Send off the Raiders. And it's your turn.
Oh, he just gave XtraKargo the damage back.
Water.
I guess he wasn't able to hit the Doomsayer first. See what XtraKargo does here. Definitely, probably, most likely another Juggernaut activation. Ooh.
Okay.
All right, so we have 2 full camps to 1 full camp. XtraKargo in the lead.
Scientist.
That's fun. Let's see what Scientist does.
Or injure or draw.
He could restore the Cult Leader, but probably best to maybe take out the holdout, hit the Sniper. We're going to see what he does here.
Injure your punk.
If he wants to take out the Mutant, it is a free damage.
The Doomsayer will hit your Mutant.
It is a free damage and a restore, so that's another great target to hit.
Pass turn with 1.
All right.
XtraKargo's got 1 card. Leaving his transplant lab exposed a little bit with just the squishy punk there for protection. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. This is our first time kind of trying this out, so I'm not sure about all the levels. If they're talking and I'm talking at the same time and it's kind of hard to hear, I apologize. But hopefully this is working out for the most part.
For the Sniper.
All right, we've got the Sniper. What's he going to hit?
It's your Juggernaut.
He's going after the Juggernaut again. We'll see if that hurts him.
Raiders.
Hit the transplant lab.
All right, there we go. So now they're kind of even. Wade has 2 injured camps there to
restore the holdout. Pay 1 for the water silo.
To August 1 full camp.
Water silo.
So he just junked a napalm to restore the holdout. So we'll see if XtraKargo there going after the Mutant instead of the Sniper is going to hurt him. We'll see. Because he doesn't have the space to play 2 people, so he can't use transplant.
I get a refund. I think it's trying
2
to tell
waters from Science.
Which one best to scout?
No.
Raids. All right. Radiation. I'll take that. We'll send out.
XtraKargo is probably really hoping for a restore right there to either the Juggernaut or the transplant lab back up. Because if he can't get to that Sniper, August in a couple turns is might have this game in the bag, despite 2 Juggernaut activations from XtraKargo. Perfect. Thanks, Troy. I appreciate
Junk of news to hit your holdout. I'm sorry. What was that?
If you restore that,
What's going to happen if I restore it?
then you're probably going to win.
Okay. All right. So junk of sniper restore
There
the
we go. Okay.
Last water goes to the silo. Your go.
XtraKargo was again the mind games against August there. So he was able to restore the Juggernaut, but he had to get rid of the Sniper to do it. Now, August has some pretty good protection there against in front of his Omen Clock, and he restores the holdout again.
Me too. The Sniper.
The mortal engine lives on.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
Solid.
That's a good comment there. All righty. So he hits the Juggernaut again with the Sniper.
All right,
XtraKargo is probably really wishing for like a truce this next turn. He could bring all those people back to his hand, see what those punks are.
Or it could be 2.
Clear August board.
Pass turn. 1 card in hand.
August has 1 card. XtraKargo has 0. Raiders go up.
2 gulps and a swig. Draw.
Both players being pretty aggressive this match, leading to a pretty entertaining game here. XtraKargo needs to get that Juggernaut back up.
Junk of famine to hit your holdout.
There we go. That famine would have been helpful, but
raids.
With the Raiders being there, that famine would have been a 2-timed event instead of a 1-timed event. All right, the Scientist got the restore for XtraKargo. He's going to push the Raiders through or do the restore. He's got to do the restore. Play those mind games against August a little bit.
Let's restore the Juggernaut.
There we go.
Surprising.
I
Now,
bet that's what the audience wants too, is to see that Juggernaut just still in
Oh,
action,
yeah.
because it's an exciting card. It's a good card.
Yeah.
XtraKargo knows what we want.
All right, I'm going to pay 2 to draw.
Now, he's like I said, he was probably wishing he could have played that famine, cleared August's board, but with that Raiders being in spot 1,
Junk
that
aside,
famine taking 2 turns to go off would just take forever.
Okay. I'm a junk of truce. Hit your rescue team.
Nice.
All right. Well, there was the truce he needed. He had it the whole time, so he's going with a different strategy here. Now, the only damage August has on the board is the sniper. So I think, unless he can get the Raiders going and a sniper, XtraKargo might have this the next game, or the next turn, excuse me. Just needs the 1 water to push Juggernaut through to take out the Omen Clock completely.
Don't give me that look now. What you got? Come on. What you got?
All right. We'll pay 2 to draw.
Okay.
He's drawing. Okay, so it's 2 cards in hand. So he doesn't have enough water left to push any Raiders through and activate the sniper.
Hit your Doomsayer.
Okay.
You're going to pay 2 on the sniper to destroy your transplant lab.
He decides to take out a camp out of spite anyway. Just not the camp he'd been wanting. He got the Raiders out.
1 card in hand.
All right.
Not that it matters.
So what? Draw.
Little bragging there, little boasting there from XtraKargo.
Surprising. I know. Big finish. Let's turn the commentator back on.
All right.
All right.
You hear me all right? That was an exciting game. That was quick. 20-minute game. Holy cow. three Juggernaut activations to take out every camp. That was great. That was good stuff. Good game, gentlemen. August was trying to destroy that Juggernaut. And
I mean, it was just like a cockroach. Any words of wisdom for the viewers?
Juggernaut sucks, I'm going to be honest. I hate it.
We have a gentleman saying achievement unlocked, immortal engine.
Oh, I know. That thing is
taking out every camp with the Juggernaut. Achievement unlocked. That's great. Good comment there.
You know, that's probably the first time, and it was caught for posterity. So we got that.
Yep, it is now going to be infamous. The infamous 3 camp destruction Juggernaut game.
Oh man! And I thought Whitman made the thing famous. I'm telling you, this is going down in history.
Yeah, this was very entertaining. So thanks for joining, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Maybe we'll try to do this a little more often. And as always, stay thirsty.